Okay, fellow gardeners, preppers, and people stumbling across my video. In these pots, right here by the door, I come out that door when I'm sifting seeds and winnow. And winnow is the term for gently tossing the seeds up in the air and letting the breeze take away the plant material, and the seeds are heavier so they fall back down. So they're not really volunteers. I term them escapees. So the escapees fall down here and land in the soil, and they're sprouting everywhere. And you can't really tell how many you have until you start getting into the pots and separating them. So today here in South Carolina was a gorgeous day, so I did some raking, cleaning out the beds and separating the escapees and amending the bed. I had 3 different kinds of poop: the cow manure, chicken, and red wiggler, and I mixed that with some of my favorite amendments, and I got to see exactly what is happening in these beds. And the domestic blackberry rooted good in the summer, spring last year, and hopefully I'll see some growth on that. These are the different types of red leaf. Some of them are leggy, some of them are not, because they were, shaded out by the bigger lettuce. But this entire patch of little endive are all the escapees from the winnowing process. And I still haven't completed it, so I'm going to have to find another spot for that. Now, in this bed that had all of the marigolds and a little bit of wildflower in it is an experiment. I have old spinach seed that came from plants that didn't really fully develop, and I labeled it for the chickens. I was going to sprout it and grow it for the chickens. But I'm going to do a test here since it's a little late for this area to be doing spinach, because it really likes the cool weather and we're hitting heat, 80 degrees today. We're going to see what happens. And then, of course, I'm having the squirrel problem with some of the greens. So we'll see what happens in that bed. And this bed looks much better now that all of the dead debris leaves has, it's been raked, and the strawberries are going to start taking off. I found a lot more blossoms in the pots, so that's exciting to see. And there is cilantro sprouting over here, and that would be volunteer. I had let cilantro go to seed here last year, and cilantro also likes cool weather. I did the direct sow on the peas out back, but I'm not going to take a walk out there. It's just dirt at this point. They just went in yesterday and we got some rain, so that was good timing. I didn't even have to water. And over here next to, I believe they are French breakfast, the red radish, I did a sowing right here this morning of a very rare long black Spanish radish. And while I was cleaning out this bed, there's cilantro here, which is nice to see it coming up. I very well may actually get to enjoy it and have it go to seed. And lots of really, really tiny Florence fennel all throughout here. So I have to be very careful now when I'm cleaning out the beds and doing the weeding. And this pot is insane with the volunteer lemon balm, and I'm actually going to package that up and send that to my cousin over the weekend. Okay, it's been crazy busy, and pretty soon, hopefully within the next week or 2, I should be coming back with some really exciting news. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not even going to give you a hint as to what it may be. But the auction's off to a good start, and I'm trying to finalize the portraits, the project, and get all of the black and white and the charcoals done. And I'm going to attempt to do 1 or 2 color portraits of Dr. Paul as well. All right. Hope you have a great weekend. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Arrivederci.